everybody? Welcome to Inside Gaming. It has been a pretty awesome week for video games, so let's round up the news. Grand Theft Auto 6 could be out as early as next year. At least that's what many are speculating after Take-Two released its yearly earnings report earlier this week. Could the release of the GTA game really be that close?
They said that last year, that it was going to come out this year, so.
Well, the financial report included a number of projections revealing the company believes it will see a $5.28 billion increase in net bookings this fiscal year and an $8 billion increase for fiscal in 2024. That's a lot of money.
I can't count that high.
Considering GTA is one of the largest and most profitable gaming franchises of all time, it's easy to see where the speculation comes from. To put things into perspective, GTA 5 made nearly $1 billion on launch day. As for the bump in earnings this year, fiscal 2024, many are crediting Take-Two's acquisition of the mobile game developer Zynga.
Zynga. You can tell that you didn't play Farmville.
I played Neopets.
Mid-game.
As for the bump So to reach the $8 billion increase in its next fiscal year, Take-Two would either have to acquire another very profitable company, release a ton of successful games, or, maybe drop a hit like GTA 6.
I'm waiting.
In a statement, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said, "For the last several years, we've been preparing our business to release an incredibly robust pipeline of projects that we believe will take our company to even greater levels of success." He continued, "In fiscal 2025, we expect to enter this new era by launching several groundbreaking titles that we believe will set new standards in our industry and enable us to achieve over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow." Now, that last bit suggests Take-Two has confidence in a number of titles as opposed to the one potential mega hit. But when asked by every games reporter under the sun if the company's financial projections could be met without GTA 6, Zelnick declined to answer. However, he did tell GamesIndustry.biz that the company is confident in their projections and said specifically that the numbers are a reflection of a pipeline we've been investing in for years. We're beginning to see that come to fruition in fiscal 24 and then in fiscal 25. We expect to see some great successes. There certainly does seem to be a deliberate attempt here to mention multiple titles, but many industry insiders and analysts remain convinced numbers that good can only mean one thing: the release of GTA 6 sometime between April 2024 and March 2025. If you're wondering what other titles Take-Two has that could potentially move the needle, well, BioShock 4 is rumored to be near completion. I know, I actually was kind of shocked finding out that it was that quickly.
Were you BioShocked?
Ken Levine's next game, Judas, is expected to come out sometime before March 2025. Moon Studios, the developers of the Ori series, will publish its next game under the Take-Two umbrella. And there could be a small Borderlands or Tiny Tina project in the wings.
Ooh.
In addition, some of Take-Two's other big studios like Hangar 13 are working on unannounced multiplayer games. There's also the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes in the works, but those seem like a ways off. Even still, hypothetically, if many of those games release in the same year and manage to land with audiences, their success would likely still pale in comparison to the revenue traditionally made by a single Grand Theft Auto game.
Well, BK, we kind of gotta take a step away from the news because we do have plenty more stories to get to. But first, I wanted to remind you all that RTX is right around the corner. And if you don't know what RTX is, I got you. So it's an annual gaming, podcast, and animation convention that celebrates all things Rooster Teeth and, of course, the community. And it's happening July 7th to July 9th.
There's gonna be panels and meetups and
all sorts of other fun stuff for you to do. So coming out and then say hi if you see us. We're gonna be around and head over to rtxaustin.com and get your tickets today. All right, let's get back to the news. The ambitious PvE hero mode in Overwatch 2, as it was promised and pitched publicly by Blizzard in 2019, is being scrapped. Story missions altogether aren't being canceled, but developers on the game have confirmed that co-op PvE will be taking a backseat to Overwatch 2's live service elements. Hero mode specifically is being canceled. Hero missions were supposed to provide replayable single-player and co-op content where players could spec out tech trees and change familiar abilities of Overwatch characters in interesting ways, but that isn't the case anymore. In an interview with GameSpot, Overwatch 2 game director Aaron Keller and executive producer Jared No, I didn't see this name. Is it Oh no. Oh no!
Check the Slack.
Oh, is it in the Slack? Okay.
3 hours later.
Jared Nuss, never heard that before, German. Nuss.
Just don't look at my face when you say it.
In an interview with GameSpot, Overwatch 2 game director Aaron Keller and executive producer Jared Nuss explained that they feared taking resources and consistent content updates away from players actively playing the live game, and that's ultimately why they decided to cancel Hero Mode and redistribute their efforts. Overwatch 2 launched last fall and is currently in Season 4. The game's first PvE story missions are slated to release with the premiere of Season 6.
Don't worry, tons of more Battle Pass coming your way. That's right, we're gonna get your money with the Battle Pass. Remember all those skins that were for free when you paid for a $60 game? Guess what? They're on Battle Pass now.
Can I say something? You give me that you're a diva main. Am I wrong?
What is that supposed to mean?
Sorry.
Is that an insult?
No.
That sounds like an insult.
No, you just look like you would play diva. I don't know.
Game on! Mortal Kombat 1 has officially been revealed. Series creator Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios began teasing the game at the beginning of the month, which was followed by a bunch of leaks and speculation. But now we have certified details direct from the source. NetherRealm released a trailer earlier Thursday morning along with a few other details. As the teasers alluded, the game is being called Mortal Kombat 1 and is a direct continuation from the previous game, as well as a rebirth for the MK universe, featuring Fire God Liu Kang and reimagined versions of the iconic characters from the franchise, all in a brand new era. According to the newly updated MK website, Mortal Kombat 1 will bring with it a new fighting system, game modes, and fatalities, of course.
Finish it.
Toasty!
What?
You don't know about the Toasty?
No!
It's okay. Evan, put in the Toasty guy. Put him in there. He comes up when I say it. Okay. The website and a NetherRealm press release stated the game will also include a new feature called Cameo Fighters, that's with a K, described as a unique roster of partners to assist you in battle. Unfortunately, the trailer didn't feature any gameplay, but it did possibly tease some new fatalities. Shang Tsung, Liu Kang, Raiden, Scorpion, Kitana, Melina, and Sub-Zero all made appearances throughout the trailer. And while some of the settings look serene or peaceful, the gore and the gruesomeness the franchise is known for is still present in a major way. It should be interesting to see where things go from here with the timeline reset. Mortal Kombat 1 is slated to release on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch.
Oh my God.
September 19th. It'll probably be a cloud version.
Yeah. So the next story isn't exactly a news flash, but Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is doing really well. Critically, the game has launched with perfect scores from overwhelming numbers of reviewers across multiple sites. It's actually only the 6th game in 30 years to receive full scores from both Famitsu and Edge magazine. Sales-wise, Tears of the Kingdom sold over 10 million copies in just 3 days and is now on track to be 2023's biggest seller. As noted by Kotaku, the title is Nintendo's first $70 game, but has already sold a third of Breath of the Wild's total count, making Tears of the Kingdom the fastest selling Zelda game in history. For context, God of War Ragnarok sold 11 million copies in 3 months, and it took Elden Ring, a multi-platform game, 5 weeks to hit 13 million. The game's rapid success has been pretty hard to miss considering how wild people have been acting on social media. Players have been torturing Kuroks, building orbital death cannons, and generally just causing a whole mess of shenanigans in the game by just building all sorts of things. In the meantime, Nintendo is counting their rupees and potentially gearing up to take another one of their beloved franchises to the big screen. Link doesn't talk.
I mean, well, wouldn't it be cute if he liked an ASL or something?
That would be awesome, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of trending clips on social media, the cat game that kind of broke the internet for a month is very likely coming to Xbox soon. As reported by Eurogamer and spotted by Twitter user MacOS380, the indie darling Stray has received an ESRB rating for Xbox consoles. The rating is E for everyone 10+, and there's even a description. Players sometimes encounter parasitic blobs, mice-like bots that can attack and kill the cat. Players can access a UV light to defeat the mice-like bots, causing them to explode and emit splashes of colored liquid. Yep. Sounds about right. Stray released last year in July and has been a PlayStation console exclusive ever since. The timing does line up with exclusivity deals Sony has struck in the past, so this isn't too surprising. The game was reviewed fairly well at launch and has a cat with a backpack, so I guess the only question left is that a lock for Game Pass? Because I'm trying to find out.
All right, let's take a look at the comments. Last week we talked about the lengths Nintendo is willing to go in order to punish hackers and leakers. In response, Needy Seymour wrote, "How did Nintendo get to squeeze 10 million from one person worth basically nothing, but decades of abuse from Activision and Blizzard only had to pay 18 million to dozens of people when they are worth 70 billion. You raise a really good point, and that's all I'm gonna say. Yep.
We also talked about licking PS2 discs. Again.
Thank you so much for the comments.
And you are all still talking about it in the comments and on Twitter, but something actually really caught our eye. A Chrono X Shadow wrote, "I've done toothpaste and banana."
I've done bananas too, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Well, because banana is natural fluoride too. You can use it to like whiten your teeth and stuff. I'm a biochemist, I know this stuff.
I've done toothpaste and banana on scratched CDs, DVDs. It doesn't work. Whoever started these fixes were early trolls before YouTube got popular. We saw a lot of other people repping the toothpaste method to fix a scratch disc, but using bananas has gotta be a first, Blizz. So I was gonna say you were off the hook until you agreed with them.
Yeah, because it has worked. I feel like you just have to be the right person.
Well, Shadow says otherwise, so. You know, let us know in the comments if any other crazy ways to clean your discs and controllers and PCs and consoles, because now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here.
It's time to talk about this week's new releases.
Inkbound reinvents turn-based gameplay in a fluid online-only co-op roguelike from the creators of Monster Train.
Play solo or party up to dive into the magical, dangerous books of the Athenaeum Library and fight to save this rich, ever-expanding world. Inkbound, it's coming to PC May 22nd.
After Us, explore the corners of the surrealistic post-human world to give life on Earth a second chance in this touching story about sacrifice and hope. After Us, coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X May 23rd.
Glitchbusters, stuck on ya. It's a normal day on the net until a virus outbreak turns everything upside down. Only your squad of Glitchbusters can take on the net's kookiest bugs in the, I hate the word kooky, kookiest bugs in an online world gone haywire in this 1 to 4 player co-op third-person shooter. Glitchbusters, Stuck on You, coming to PC, PS4, Switch, May 23rd.
Miasma Chronicles, from the creators of Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, comes a beautifully crafted tactical adventure you won't forget. Embark on a quest across a post-apocalyptic wasteland torn apart by a savage force known only as Miasma. Miasma Chronicles is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X May 23rd.
Planet of Lana, a young girl and her loyal friend embarks on a rescue mission through a colorful world of cold machines and unfamiliar creatures. Planet of Lana is a cinematic puzzle adventure framed by an epic sci-fi saga that stretches across centuries and galaxies. Planet of Lana coming to PC, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One May 23rd.
Puzzle Bobble Every Bubble. The game that started it all comes back for a brand new bubble-bursting 4-player co-op adventure for the first time in the series. Puzzle Bobble Every Bubble, coming to Switch May 23rd.
Star Trek Resurgence is a narrative adventure game. Alongside dialogue-driven role-playing and rich branching storylines, you will also engage with shuttle piloting, phaser fights, tricorder scanning, and stealth mechanics. Star Trek Resurgence coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox One May 23rd.
Convergence, a League of Legends story. Traverse the sprawling city of Zon as Echo, a young inventor with a device to manipulate time in this story-driven action platformer. Collect parts, craft gadgets, and unlock abilities. Then rewind time to adapt your approach to every new challenge. Convergence, a League of Legends story, coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, and Xbox One. Oh, and don't forget Switch and PC, May 23rd.
Dark Quest 3, a roguelike tabletop that mixes card-based exploration with turn-based combat. Create your party, draw adventure cards, roll dice, and fight monsters to defeat the sorcerer and his magic. Dark Quest 3, it's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, May 24th.
Do not feed the monkeys, $20.99. Spy on strangers through security cameras, invade their privacy, and discover their secrets in this digital voyeur simulator. Welcome to the future of the Primate Observation Club. Do Not Feed the Monkeys, $20.99. It's coming to PC and Switch May 25th.
Hello, good boy. A lost soul and his dog set out on an otherworldly trek through the afterlife. Pass into the world beyond, perform acts of kindness for other souls, and mend mistakes from a forgotten past life, all with a very good boy by your side. Hello, good boy, coming to PC and Switch May 25th.
Play as Golum on his quest to retrieve his precious.
Sorry, what movie is that? Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
Had a heart attack.
I'm just kidding.
Play as Golum on his quest to retrieve his precious. You will need to climb the mountains of Mordor, sneak around Mirkwood, and make difficult choices. Who will gain the upper hand, the cunning Golum or the innocent Smeagol? The Lord of the Rings, Golum, coming to PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and Xbox One, May 25th.
And that's gonna do it for this week, but be sure to come back next week for more video game news and updates. Thanks for watching and have an awesome weekend. Bye.
See you around.
See ya.
Puzzle bobble every bubble. Puzzle bobble every bubble. Puzzle bobble every bubble. Yo, that is fire. Bars. Oh my God. I'm about to get that in. Okay, sorry. Puzzle bobble every bubble. Puzzle bobble every bubble. It's a puzzle with the bobble with every bubble. Sorry.